All right, so part two, here we go. Recap, Dream of the Antichrist, Deja Vu like crazy, all that, all right? So this is October 2008. And I went to school, I remember going to school, and it wasn't even Halloween yet, but I seen like, people have them little devil horns on, a little like band thing or whatever, but I'm like, okay, this is actually weird. Like I dreamt that, and now everybody's kind of like, I don't know, looking like demon like or whatever. But that. That was October. That was that was just October. I continue to have my deja vus. I continue to lucid dream all the time. I wasn't having like nightmares or anything. I just continued to live life, but it was like I became much more aware of what was going on. Like that's the best way I can explain it. Like my consciousness, my awareness about what was going on around me increased. Um, so that year or later that year, I moved. I switched high schools, right? And I moved to a brand new school. It's called Cypress Lakes High School. And like I just said, it was a brand new school. You can look this up. I was the first graduating class there. They have a water tower. You know how high schools got a water tower. And I dreamt, as soon as I seen it, as soon as I seen the water tower, I was just like, this is impossible. I dreamt and knew of the Side Lakes water tower before I moved there, and it was a brand new school. When I got my school schedule, school schedule, go to your classes, whatever. Counselor lady was like, hey, you need anyone to like show you around, try to find the classes? And I'm like, no, I don't. Because I dreamt of the entire school and I knew where every single one of my classes were, even though I never been there. Then on top of that, this was the first time in my life it was people in my classes I dreamt about before meeting them, and they all were in this school. I was like, now I'm dreaming of people I've never met in my life, and they're in my classes. How does this make sense? And then to make it even more crazy, all those people I dreamt about before I met them, they are some of my closest friends to this day. 15 years. I dreamt about them before I met them, and they are still my friends till this day. Like, and there's one in particular, when I saw him, I was like, I dreamt of this guy. It was just, it was just so mind boggling. And it's like, of course, I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to him. If I talk to him, that's weird. Like I dreamt of him before, and he moved to this school too. Like he wasn't already at the school. He moved from wherever he moved from to this school, like after me. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk. Like I literally was like, I don't want to talk to him because I dreamt of him. That's weird. Like, but I don't even know how. Some way, somehow, when we were on the football team. So we ended up talking. We ended up getting to know each other. And I still talk to him to this day. So now I done dreamt of places I've never been, people I've never met, and I know everything about them. Like I know them. So now I'm like, okay, this is actually insane. This is actually mind boggling. And as I said before, I'm not gonna lie, like I thought I was cursed or something. Like I had this thing in my mind where it was like I battled like fate and destiny, because it's like if I'm dreaming something and no matter what that exact thing happens, am I even free? Like, is this an illusion of free will? Like Like, because I'm obviously something is predetermined where things cross at a certain point in time, no matter what. So I was struggling. I'm like, am I, is everything predetermined? Is there fate? Is there destiny? How do I dream of someone I've never met? How do I dream of a brand new high school that was barely built? And I know it inside and out because I literally had a dream of me walking the hallways. It was just me. And it was just me. I'm like, this is actually insanity. Like, and I went to people, I went to parents, I went to friends, I talked to preachers. Like, all they tell me, oh, you have the gift of a dreamer, you have the gift of sight, you have the gift. I'm like, bro, this is not helping me. You're telling me, okay, you're telling me what it is. Help me, bro. Like, I'm not saying this to, okay, cool, I can dream, I can lucid dream, I can see the future, whatever. But it wasn't helping. So I just started like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out myself. That's what I had to do. I had to change my mindset, y'all. I had to stop viewing it as a curse. It literally, I had to change how I thought about it. Like, okay, this is me. This is me. It is what it is. I'm done fighting it. It's so crazy how every single thing I've ever been through has led up to this moment right here. Every single thing I questioned, it all makes sense to me now. At the end of this video series, you're going to be like, what the hell? Because it's going to make perfect sense to everyone. So, of course, I ended up graduating high school and stuff. I started getting into, not even getting into, I started just being more aware of things. And that's when I came across the Illuminati. I'm going to end the video here and I'm going to start the part 3. All right? All right.